honestly, guys, we have to stop posting about the brand on the socials. At this point, it's kind of giving old marketing strategy. It's giving no type of creative way to build an audience. Honestly, we have to stop posting about our brands on socials. Going on a brand account is a literal form of hell because it's so boring, it's basic, there's nothing entertaining about it at all. Brand owners don't understand that their socials are supposed to be the person's final form meaning they accomplish all their goals with your brand, right? And your brand is how you show the customer that. And then you give it to the customer when they buy your product. That's how you do socials. That's how you do Instagram, TikTok, and Pinterest. That's how you do it. You show the final form of the customer so they could buy it, so they could think that they could be that person. Very similar to when you buy a designer item. When you buy, very similar to like the Rolex. Very similar to Rolex. You know how Rolex, a lot of entrepreneurs or just people in general, once they hit a certain amount of money or hit a certain goal, they automatically are like, okay, I'm going to go buy a Rolex, right? For your brand, you want to think in that way. What can I show my customer to make them feel like they need this once they hit this goal? What can I show them before that they need my brand to hit the goal? Sean Witherspoon, round 2. If you're an OG streetwear head, you know who Sean Witherspoon and what round 2. Very much like when streetwear was at its peak and it was cool as fuck, right? So, last video, I said, treat your socials like a boutique, which I'm still 100% on. When somebody goes on your socials, they should be able to pinpoint certain things out, certain items curated within your niche that they could go buy with your product. Either it's skincare, accessories, shoes, anything like that. They should be able to go on the socials and be like, let me pick that out with this shirt that I'm getting from this brand. Again, why was round 2 so cool? Because it was curated by these streetwear people that they were curated by these streetwear curators that we knew all of us at one point wanted to be like or dress like or have the same vintage store when they got older, right? Sean and Luke did this seamlessly, right? So why did people like flock to them though? Again, they're curators. That's why I always tell brand owners you have to be fucking cool. You have to do this with having some sort of allure about you, you know? Like you can't just be like, here's a shirt, here's me, and you have like, it's not gonna work. Listen to me, it's not gonna work because you're always gonna be fighting against the next cool person because there's so many cool people, but you can fake cool. You can fake cool through the niche, but you have to be like a baseline cool. A lot of people don't understand that. Like, you have to know how to sit there and research certain things, and this is one of the most simple strategies on how to run a socials account, right? The boutique, stop posting about your brand. The brand is the background, the product, the lifestyle is what you're pushing. If I had a girlier brand or something like that, I would add all these little knickknacks and shit within my content. The Rode lip gloss. Maybe the girl is a athleisure girl. She has her yoga set on, and with her yoga set, she's doing her lip gloss. She has her phone case in hand. She's on her phone, doing all kind of stuff, right? Little shit like this matters more than you think because all this shit, all the little motive content type stuff, the customer's already seen it. Once that customer knows your brand is within it, they're going to automatically think it's as cool. Also, people are already hitting at their interests, right? So if they've seen these things before or have these things, they're going to put you in the category with these products, right? It's very simple math, but I feel like a lot of brand owners, when I tell them this, it's like, what? I don't know why, but the what needs to be like, okay, because the what needs to turn into, I get it. I'm going to repeat this one more time. The products that you show in your Instagram, TikTok, whatever, they need to be products the customers use or introduce them to new cool products that are similar to this, right? You show it within the lifestyle content with your pieces on, and you use them at the same time. It makes the customer categorize you in that I'm cool as fuck, this is the shit I like niche. For that customer, for your niche. That's all you're doing. That's motive content. That makes a customer move. when they be like, oh my gosh, I like that, I like that, I like that. Consumerism. Use it to your ability. All of us, I'm not gonna say all of us, most people overconsume. If everybody's overconsuming right now, use that to your advantage. Overconsume and show them that you could consume my product as well. People are not gonna like that. Underconsume 2025. Mood board socials. Again, like I said in the beginning, clothing brand Instagram accounts and TikTok accounts are my form of hell. So your socials should show the customer a mood board of what their life would look like listening to your advice. Now, I do not mean give a bar for bar how to do this, how to do that. No, advice at giving them recommendation for products, showing them different ways that you could wear a certain piece that you have, showing them new shoes, you get what I'm trying to say? Advice, a new restaurant, a new city that they should visit. That's mood board socials. You want your account to look like a human is behind it. Stop making Instagram and TikTok accounts where you're just doing this to the piece. Right. It's too late. No. Right? You can't do that anymore. Let's stop. Let it lie. Let it lie. We have to let the boring hellhole content lie in the back, right? Let it go. Please let it go. Let it go. So, when creating motive content, which I just told you what it was, motive content has a lot to do with the final form customer. Now, when I make content for brands, I want the customer to somewhat envy the reality I'm giving them. Right? Social media gurus always say, show your real life. They want to see your real life. Do you want to see somebody's real life? Right? We might say, I wish they showed more of me on the apps. Like, no. You want somebody. People don't make money doing that shit. I know people that, they show their reality fully and they get paid. It's not going to last, though. That's my issue. Think of like the OG influencer, Paris Hilton. She faked her voice. She still fakes her voice. Paris Hilton does not sound like that. Paris Hilton kind of has like a deeper voice like me and is smart as fuck. Right? Are we on the same page? Customers want envy, not reality. Why would they care about your reality? And if you do give them a reality that feels more authentic to day-to-day human life, it's your duty as a brand curator to make it look effortless, but it's not. It's super curated. So you do the final form customer by giving your customer, with situations, recommendations, like I said earlier. That's how you do it. The outcome of that is always, once they envy what you have and love, the only way they can feel close to this final form that you showed them on a good Instagram account that looks like a mood board is to buy something for your brand. Buy something from your brand. That's the only way they'll get the outcome of that final form, because they know that reality that's being shown, they can't get there in a year. They probably can get there in 2 years, but they could buy your brand and feel like they're there. That's what you want people to be like. Just like when you're about to buy the Rolex. You stacking up the money to buy the Rolex. You keep staring at the Rolex. You keep staring at the Rolex. They're sending you ads. They're doing all this shit. And then you go get it. Then you feel a part of it. And then it loses all of that shit once you get it, right? That's how all, things that are expensive happen. The allure of it fades fast. Because they were locking in on you with the lifestyle that comes with it. Even though when you get that product, I don't give a fuck if you're rich as fuck. Even though when you get the product, I don't care if you're the richest person in the world. You would not feel anything from the product after you get it. The allure is gone. That's how you play the game. Play it. Get some allure. When they buy the product, it's gone. So what are they going to do if it's always gone when they keep buying the product? They have to buy the product again to feel it. That's how you get people to come back. People are not just buying stuff to buy stuff. That's such a dumb ass way to think. It's so dumb. No one's clicking buy just to buy. It's either a necessity or the other one, they got some ego shit going on. Most of this buying stuff from customers is ego, right? So, with that ego, you have to learn how to create motive-based content. tomorrow, the 30th at 12, I'm dropping this guide. I'm going to teach you how to become a curator like Sean and Luke. This final form customer, I'm going to show you how you break it down to all the different goals that you really need to hit at to make this customer come into fruition. Take that allure, give it to them, and keep pulling. I'm also going to show you a whole weekly planner that you are not posting about your brand. You're posting about lifestyle content. You're posting about how the customer could do this and do that. We have to stop giving customers a reason to buy your brand. No one cares about the reason. I care about what it's going to do for me as the consumer. Stop thinking brand, think consumer. Below, you can sign up for emails so you know when it drops tomorrow. If you follow me on Instagram, I suggest you follow me on Instagram. I'll be posting way more about this. I hope you guys get it. It's super great. With the money from this, I just want to let you guys know. With the money from Motive by Day Media, I'm going to be actually starting a brand from the bottom to the top. Because I've noticed all the content I post, and I've seen the comments, people are like, do you have a brand? Have you ever had a brand? And I've had brands before. I have sold out clothes before. But since I want to prove the naysayers wrong, I'm going to start a brand from scratch. And I'm doing it today. I have my community origin below. They're actually going to be helping me create it even more. So if you want to join at the same time, that's cool. That's where I'm going to be building it. But obviously, I'm going to be making TikToks and all that shit of the whole process. And at the end, I'm going to put like a whole video on here. So you guys can see that I'm using everything I tell you on. If you ever bought something from me, if you've ever went on the YouTube watching the videos, anything like that, I'm going to show you how I use it to my advantage with this brand I'm creating. So I hope you guys like this video. I'll see you guys tomorrow when you guys get Motive. If you have any questions, let me know. Bye, guys.